guys, this is Let's Go with Harry. As promised, this is a montage of my experiences taking 9G mushrooms in 4 parts, broken down. All the benefits, all I experienced, all the wisdom that I learned for my own unique journey that hopefully encourage others to take them too, these psychedelic medicines. And also, at the end, remember guys, if you're into urine therapy and you do sacred plant medicine, to save that pee, because that pee's got the medicine in it, and age it. So use aged urine, psychedelic pee. Don't ever waste your medicine, especially if you're into urine therapy. So I hope you enjoy the insights. These are from my memories. If they can help anyone, great. So very profound stuff. Enjoy. Bye. Hi guys, Celestic Elf Harry, and today I'm going to bring you a video and share with you what took place, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Don't know when I'm going to wear this, but happened 2 days ago from when I'm recording this now. I had 9 grams of magic mushrooms, white magic mushrooms, they're really powerful, for a while now, and I've been procrastinating a little bit on taking them, but 2 days ago I did. I had the opportunity, I had the comfort and solitude of my own room, and I decided, a hero dose is 5G from shrooms. It's a lot, and they call it a hero dose because it's enough to make you lose your ego completely. And I took that 5G, and then 20 minutes later I took the rest. So this is my story of what I experienced taking pretty much all in one go, 9G of shrooms. So here we go. Right, so I took it, and this is sacred plant medicine, guys, and I'm sure you are well aware of it. And at first I felt my heart slowed beat faster. Then maybe about half an hour, 40 minutes in, my visuals started to increase. So I got a lot of good visuals, very powerful. Then I recorded a few videos to see how I was coming. I could feel myself acting different. Oh, another thing, as I was coming up, I'm trying to remember here. I definitely remember the most powerful stuff. I'm trying to record to you the subtle stuff too. So as I was coming up, maybe 40 minutes in plus to an hour and a half, I could feel my brain hemispheres getting rebalanced. This is what magic mushrooms and psychedelics do. They increase neural pathways in the brain, but I'm extremely damaged in my brain hemisphere imbalances, and I can feel it. And the magic mushrooms were rebalancing that, just as aged urine does a little bit, sun gazing does a little bit too. But it wasn't just doing it for a little while, it was doing it constantly. I could feel myself coming back to center. It was very cool. My visuals were going up, and maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours in, I was starting to get to a peak phase. And it was intense, guys. 9Gs of shrooms, you can imagine, that's really intense. And I went through every emotion, human emotion under the sun, I guess. Not anger. And not ego dissolution, actually, but I went through lots of emotions, lots of powerful emotions, and it gave me, this is the best way to describe it for what I experienced, it gave me a bird's eye view of my life, of what I've been doing wrong and what I've been doing right. So my strengths that I just never think about, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm rarely to sit and dwell of how far I've come on a deep level, and how much I've changed, and how amazing I am. But it gave me that, the shrooms, naturally, without trying. This medicine, just 9G, 5G, pure dose, whatever it does, it just gives you that bird's eye view of everything. It shows you your life story, and it's great to take it for me by myself, because then I can really go deep with no distractions, and that's what I did. At certain points I curled up into the fetal position, it felt natural, and I just let it go, and followed wherever my brain wanted to go. So the good points were that I've come a long way, and I could see that, and I'm helping a lot of people. We all are, in our own way, as light workers, and I'm proud of myself for what I've done, and it showed me that you're doing great, Harry, just keep going. It also, interestingly enough, because I lost my personality at 15, and I've had to recreate a personality to a level I don't think most people understand. One thing the shroom showed me is that I could create this ego personality avatar that I live in, because we live in duality. I'm a soul, right? I'm a soul, and I think the magic mushrooms help me see that. So we know logically, but emotionally I felt like a soul, Funny enough, when I was going through the experience, I sort of had a body, but I didn't feel like I was inside my body. I felt like I was away from my body. I was the soul. I could feel my soul. I could feel my soul, and I could feel there's so much more. This is why it's great to do psychedelics. You can feel that there's so much more to the body than just this physical being. So much more to the body than this physical being. You know, it really is. Anyway, quite often when I did it, and LSD too, but on this one I was like, so this is an ego personality avatar I've got. I can create. This is exactly my thoughts that were quite profound during it. It's like I can create whatever I want to in this world for the higher good. I can create an ego personality towards someone that does yoga, someone that sits naked, someone that drinks urine, someone that does sun gazing, and that's exactly what I've done in my life. I've created an ego personality based on what others have created that I want to aspire to be so that I can help other people. You know, it's great to have an ego personality of, hey, I live in the tropics, I'm just eat fruits, I do the healthy things, is what I'm saying. You can create an ego personality for everything. I am grateful, I'm that guy that everyone sees that drinks pee, that is helpful, is kind, is compassionate. So I very much got that, and the same with when I did LSD, I got that profound feeling of, I can create whatever I want to in this world, and that's what I've been doing, but it encouraged me to create even further. So it made me think I need to step up my game. I've been doing a lot, and a lot for me, but I'm lazy too, I know that. So it made me think, wow, yeah, you've done so much, Harry, but you can create so much more. You can create whatever you want to be. It's exactly what I'll do. It's number one. Number two, I reflected. It came to me to reflect on from the shrooms. It came to reflect on the relationship with my parents, and just how much I love them. Now I know logically, but I never dwell on it. And I felt it emotionally. There's a difference between knowing logically that, for example, you're a soul, having a human experience, but we rarely feel them, you know. But there's a difference between knowing that you should love your parents and loving your parents and saying, yeah, I love them, but feeling it is completely different, right? And I felt love for my parents. I felt deep love for my parents, and I can't. It was deep love. There was deep love on the shrooms. I felt deep love for humanity. Wherever I put my brain on a person, a relationship I've had with a friend, with a soul tribe member, with someone on Facebook, people I've met up in real life that mean a lot to me, I felt that magnify, and I felt deep love, and I apologized for all the people that I've ignored and been mean to, even people that tried to hurt me. I felt deep love for everyone, and this included my mum and dad, and it made me realize that I don't tell my parents that, and I need to step up my game in terms of accepting my parents as they are and loving them and telling them that I love them, because I really do. And whilst I was going through this in the fetal position, in its peak, just thinking about my parents, my dad was outside gardening. I could hear him gardening outside the window where I was at, and then that just was a synchronicity, if you want to call it that, but it made me feel how much I love them, and they're all so damaged. It made me feel of humans, we're all so damaged, but they deserve love. Everyone deserves love, and that's what I had when I was on the shrooms. That's what it gave me that deep sense of love. And here's the key. Here's the key to why shrooms really does fix depression, anxiety, high elevation. It gives you that self-awareness and consciousness. It rewires the brain circuitry, so any kind of thoughts you have during this experience are rewiring your brain so that when you come out of the experience, because when you come out of these experiences, the state of consciousness will leave you, but the memories won't. The neural pathways won't, and the memories, as I'm recounting to you, is proof that I remember them, right? So these neural pathways you're putting in, these new thoughts, like, for example, I really deeply love my parents, and now when I come out, I'm gonna show them that I love them. I'm gonna do things differently. That changes the neurochemistry when you're coming out of it in your day-to-day state, and that's what I found. The day after, I was telling my friends I loved them. I was telling my mum I loved her. That's exactly what happened. It changes the neural pathways and chemistry. This is why people that get addictions, drugs, alcohol, and depression just change and transform when they take enough shrooms. That cut off, only 8 minutes. That I came off from this with a renewed insight that I can create whatever I want to. I'm doing great. I have weaknesses, and I need to show people, my friends and my family, that I love them more, that I can work on. But I came back with a renewed sense, profoundly, of that I'm on a mission, and I've got to continue and step up the mission because I am more than this physical body. And I saw that I am a soul, and I'm a good person with tremendous capabilities to transform and to influence the lives of many people a lot. So I will do that. I will step up my game. I will become more compassionate, grateful, elevate my consciousness. I will stop being lazy. eating less of the wrong foods, I will really step my game up. I would master the business side of it so that I can impact people's lives. Even if that means sacrificing my health and spending time in the sun, I will do whatever it takes to become whatever I was meant to be in this world, and do that as fast as possible. And I must say for myself that plant medicine is a huge part of that, skipping and elevating, not skipping, showing you who you really are, elevating your state of consciousness and transforming that brain, healing the amygdala and healing that brain chemistry and rewiring the brain to the better version of yourself that you know you can be. The plants were there for you. Look at this, the magic mushroom plant. The fruiting body of the plant contains the magic mushrooms. The mycelium under the ground, which is the main network, doesn't have the psychedelic experience. And that's under the ground, but the bit that pops out of the ground, the fruit body that you're supposed to eat, does. That tells me the plants were there designed to remind you of who you really are in duality. This is for human consumption, the magic mushrooms, the ayahuasca, for human consumption. They're part of our awakening. Not to use them is a really stupid thing. They were designed for us to use. With that being said, I love you very much. Thank you. If you want to share your psychedelic stories with me in the comments below, please do, or any videos that you have, I'd love to know. I will continue to share many more videos as I undertake my journey with more shrooms, more psychedelics, more LSD, more ayahuasca, more iboga, and all the beautiful San Pedro, San Juan, Rape, Hape, and all these beautiful medicines. So have a lovely day. I hope you got some value from this video, and I love you very much. At the core, I love you very much. And remember, I got shown this in mushrooms. The only truth is love. The only thing that matters in life is compassion and relationships with people. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yo guys, I wanted to add this on to the end of my hero dose, double dose, hero dose of magic mushrooms, and show you something especially interesting for those into urine therapy, which I know a lot of you are, including myself. So, check it out. That, my friends, is all of the psychedelic mushroom peas from the 9G nearly double dose hero dose I took last Friday. So it's about a week old, 6 days old, and it smells beautiful. As one of my friends I interviewed recently said, he reckons the sacred magic mushrooms detox us. Not just of the brain, but the whole body. That could explain why it smells so fucking beautiful. My point of making this is to remind you that if you are fortunate and blessed and open-minded enough to do urine therapy and be on it, always conserve your psychedelics from ayahuasca, magic mushrooms, peyote, iboga, San Pedro, bufo, all of these. Keep it in a bottle and conserve it, because you'll be retaking a lot of that medicine. Maybe not full power, but yeah, you'll be retaking it. And also I'm aging it too, so it's the power of aged urine and psychedelics. Tell me what's a more powerful combo than what you see there, guys. Okay, have a lovely day. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. Enjoy your psychedelic trips of the future. Make them regular. And make sure you conserve your P2. Peace out. Bye. Yo, and just to add on, I forgot to mention, not only is that psychedelic 9G magic mushrooms in a pea bottle, there's also underneath it Tensor ring, made by my dear friend Violet Fan. www.virienergytools.com. Contact her, message her, and she'll make you custom made shit. What that Tensor ring is doing is it's speeding up the aging process of the urine. How amazing is that? Tensor rings are magical, more powerful than crystal, guys. Get on the Tensor. Contact my friend Violet. www.virienergytools.com. She's worldwide shipping. Awesome person. Makes them with a lot of love and attention that magnifies the process. Use what you got.